You've heard the headlines. Trump's favoritism towards Bitcoin and Ethereum is constantly stealing the spotlight.
My two babies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, we love them.
But what if everything you think you know about which crypto matters is wrong? What if I told you one of the most powerful cryptos in America right now is not on every billboard or TV ad? The coin heavily favored inside the White House, a coin the president himself is very bullish on, is Chainlink. Not flashy, not a headline hog, but the backbone of a financial revolution so big that it's hiding in plain sight. And it gets darker and more secretive when you realize Donald Trump, yes, the president of the United States, dumped millions into Chainlink right before his inauguration. Why? What's the connection between Chainlink, Trump's DeFi stablecoin World Liberty Financial, and the White House digital assets policy? The truth is it's bigger than just a crypto investment. This is about power, control, and building a new digital dollar on top of the Chainlink foundation. And until now, almost nobody outside the White House has connected the dots. So make sure you watch this episode till the end, because once you see the bigger picture, there's no going back. Welcome back to the Coin Zone, powered by Liquid Loans. I'm your host, Crypto with Paul. Recently on this channel, we have been diving into President Donald Trump's personal crypto bags. And according to reports, up to 45% of Donald Trump's personal net worth is tied up into crypto. And amongst the handful of coins that he holds, Link or Chainlink is a clear standout. Well, Trump launched his own DeFi project, World Liberty Financial, back in 2024. And right after this, it soon found itself needing a partner to assist with its USD1 stablecoin. Any guesses with who they went with, guys? Correct, you're right, it was Chainlink. What they did is they utilized Chainlink's Oracle technology to power their USD1 stablecoin. This was all part of a massive integration. And in May of this year, just a couple months ago, they announced a landmark collaboration to accelerate the adoption of USD1. Trump and World Liberty Financial used the CCIP technology, or standing for Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, to make the stablecoin across multiple chains. If you ask me, this completely gives Donald Trump a personal vested interest into the success of Chainlink. In fact, when the Genius Act was passed, Sergey Nazarov, the CEO of Chainlink, was seen shaking Donald Trump's hand. In fact, the price of Link surged late last year after World Liberty Financial scooped up 2 million tokens. But here's the actual crazy part. Back in January, literally hours before the inauguration started, World Liberty Financial ended up buying $4.7 million worth of Chainlink. It's almost as if they knew something was coming. But stick with me, guys. It's not just Donald Trump who has this love affair with Chainlink. Link has become part of a major push towards the future for regulated cryptos, a system that can actually work within Washington's walls. Inside the White House, Chainlink's influence is growing. Documents show that its name is specifically referenced in the official Digital Asset Strategy report, meaning policymakers are listening. So, what's really inside this love affair between Washington and Chainlink? The answer lies at the intersection of tech and policy. Recently in 2025, the White House held the Digital Asset Summit. This was an historic event where industry leaders met with government officials to shape the future of crypto. And at that summit, Sergey Nazarov, the co-founder of Chainlink, he didn't just attend the summit, he opened the damn thing. Addressing Donald Trump and a room full of policymakers, here's what Sergey said.
Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful.
This wasn't an ordinary speech. It was a rallying cry. It was the moment that Chainlink stepped into a position of power. Behind the scenes, Sergey Nazarov and Chainlink's policy lead, Adam Meinhard, worked closely with Congress members. They also worked with Treasury officials and regulators to embed Chainlink into the government's crypto infrastructure plans. The 2025 White House Digital Assets Report specifically calls out Chainlink as a critical piece of U.S. blockchain infrastructure, particularly for stablecoins and tokenized assets. So right now, Chainlink isn't fringe tech anymore. It's a tool Washington is openly talking about using to bridge the legacy world into the blockchain world. But here's the catch. If the government is building on Chainlink, does that mean that Link holders directly benefit from this? Unfortunately, like with everything in crypto, it's complicated. Let's get brutally honest. Despite all this heavy-hitting influence, Chainlink's price action has been a bit underwhelming, especially compared to some other coins that have been riding some nice waves this year. In the eyes of those who truly believe in Chainlink, the price has massively underperformed its true potential. While SUI, XRP, and other cryptos have shot up over 100% this year, Chainlink has been, well, boring. Why? Well, here's the truth, guys. In crypto, it's not always the best project that wins. Sometimes things are driven by narrative and how quickly people can make sense of what a project actually does. And let's face it, oracles can be complicated. I mean, I just described it to you, but like, do you actually know how it works? See, it's much easier for somebody to just dismiss trying to learn how Chainlink works and just go buy a picture of a monkey instead. Meme coins are much easier to grasp. Hold on, I'm not telling you to go buy meme coins. Chainlink is a legit player in the core infrastructure being built right now by this administration. Without Chainlink, DeFi projects can't trust a real price feed. Stablecoins cannot prove their reserves, and tokenized assets cannot function reliably. So here's the paradox. Chainlink's importance is enormous, yet the market has not rewarded Link holders. Some insiders whisper about whales quietly selling off, while institutional adoption is locked behind complex doors and regulatory hurdles. Right now, what we do know is that the President of the United States has a personal vetted interest in seeing the success of Link. And Chainlink's co-founder, Sergey Nazarov, has been making some pretty impressive moves to amass a lot of influence over Washington, D.C. and this current administration. So what do you guys think? Is Chainlink going to see some massive price action finally because of what it's doing behind the scenes? Or is it just going to continue to be boring? Guys, if you've made it this far, let's do a Trump and a Chainlink style quid pro quo. How about you do me a favor and subscribe to our channel, while me and my team of researchers will continue to bring you stuff like this that nobody else is telling you. And always remember to drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to follow us on all social medias. Once again, guys, this is the Coin Zone, powered by Liquid Loans. I'm your host, Crypto with Paul, and I'll see you guys in the next video.